Hey guys, Jason Samkovic here, Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast, and I'm going to answer a question a lot of you guys have been asking me since I bought this truck behind me. Why would I buy a black truck when I'm hunting? Black is hard to keep clean, black scratches real easy. Well, I'm here to tell you, no, it doesn't. I've been a car fanatic since I got my first brand new truck when I was 16 years old. I got a 1991 Chevy S10. And I was fanatical about keeping it clean to the point where I even worked in a detail shop for a little while when I was in high school. I've been fanatical about it, and there's no difference. And this is actually the 9th black vehicle that I've owned. Always liked black, and I live on a dirt road, so my trucks are usually dirty, but it doesn't mean I don't take care of them, especially when you're using them like we are as a tool hunting, where we're dealing with dirt roads, mud holes, 2 tracks, brush and branches scratching them up all the time. You can still make them look amazing and not let any of that affect you. Let me show you how. Here, what we do. And if you guys have seen, if you guys follow my Instagram, good testament to that is look at my Jeep that we just got rid of here. I had that Jeep for 5 years. It was a 2010 black Jeep, lifted with a 4-inch AEV lift on there, 35-inch tires, and pretty sweet setup. But if you look at the pictures of that Jeep, the undercarriage of that thing, all of the framework, the differential cases, the shocks, the springs, the front diff, everything was flawless. It was pure black, and you could eat off of it clean. It's because I took care of it. That Jeep lived in the woods. It never did any highway. All it did was go in the woods nonstop all summer long. So this is kind of a testament to that. But basically, what you're going to want to do, I just got done cleaning this one up, but before hunting season, right before hunting season gets here, wax your truck, okay? Wax is actually a sacrificial layer. It is a layer between your truck and the elements and the branches and the brush and the mud and everything you hit. Now, don't just wax it once. What I do is right in September, as soon as it gets before hunting season, I wash the truck and then I wax the whole thing. And then as soon as I'm done waxing it, I wax it again. I want 2 layers of wax on there. I'll show you what I use here. I'll put some descriptions down below for you as well, too, because I've been using this stuff forever. All these products are phenomenal, and I'll cover that for you here. But wax your truck twice. Once you're done on the second time waxing it, I prefer to, now in the summertime, right after in the spring, I wax my front grille in the front of the truck and the front bumper and everything. I wax that 4 times in a row in the same setting. I wax it, take it off, wax it again, take it off, wax it again, take it off, wax it again on the front grille. Why do I do that? Because of bugs. That will let you get bugs off very easy. They just wipe right off because the wax is a sacrificial layer. On the sides and everything during hunting season, I wax that 2 times, the whole truck twice. So that way any brush or branches that I hit are not going to actually make it to the paint layer unless it's a pretty solid, you hit a hard stick out there and you catch the pointy end of a dry branch. It might be a different scenario, but most of your brush and the things that you're going to hit are not going to cause a problem for you because you have that wax layer. You would be amazed at how strong that wax layer is and how well it will protect your truck. So I do that all the time. Now, for another trick here too, wax your rims. Those rims are actually waxed. I wax them all the time, and before hunting season, I will wax them twice. That will protect them against stones, mud, sticks, roots, things like that. Again, wax is a sacrificial layer. I do have Armor All on the tires, but notice these wheel wells in here. See how clean all that is? See how that, I'll actually get a flashlight here so you can see. But look at that springs. Look at all that stuff. This truck's got 2,500 miles on it already. And it's been in the woods about 11, 12 times in the rain, out in the mud. But look at how nice and neat and clean all that is. WD-40. Look at that frame. WD-40, okay? You can see it where I missed that spot right above it, but WD-40 eats the mud layer right off there really well, and it protects everything. It puts that coating on there and will never let it rust or turn crappy or look bad. WD-40 works amazing for that. Another trick that I do too is I wax my running boards too. Now when I wax these, I also wax on the bottom side under there, and I leave the wax on. I don't know if you can see it, but they are actually, I'm going to try and turn this here and show you the light, but they are waxed underneath, and I do not wipe that wax layer off from under there. I leave the wax right on there. It helps protect it, again, and keeps stuff safe for you. So those are some tips for you. Armor All as well, too. I use Armor All on the tires. I use it on the bumpers. I use it on everything, especially on your mirrors. Make sure you Armor All your mirrors. Why? Because it is a sacrificial protector layer for brush and branches. They slide right off of there very smooth and easy. They don't scuff it as well if you have Armor All on them. So use Armor All on that stuff to help help protect it. Wax your side windows. I do too. Again, brushes and branches, especially this zone right here is where you see a lot of scratches as they come across. They'll go across your window fine and then they scratch when they get here. If you wax that, then you'd be amazed at the protection layer that you'll get on your actual truck from doing that kind of stuff. So, and then I wax it a couple different ways. See, when I wash the car, I wash it with an actual, with a Meguiar's wash and wax, okay? So that way there's some wax actually in the wash that I use. So every time I wash it, it's adding a little extra layer. This is the stuff I use right here, which is right here. Meguiar's wash and wax is the stuff I use on this. Now on the RV, I actually prefer to use a different Armor All kind of thing, but on the cars, Meguiar's Ultimate Wash and Wax. That's what I use. And then for waxing, I use this stuff right here. There's a box of it. Here's a box there, and here's a bottle of it. I got bottles of it everywhere up there. But this is Meguiar's Ultimate Liquid Wax. Been using this stuff since it came out many years ago. It works incredible. Then I also use this. Okay, this Meguiar's Ceramic Spray-On Wax. Now what's cool is I do this twice. Okay, that's my solid base layer that I use for wax on there. Another note, Tough Stuff. This is fantastic for your interior stuff. We're in there with mud and crap like that during hunting season, and your carpet and your seats and stains from your pants. This stuff gets it out really well and works incredible. But I double wax with this stuff, or 4 times on that grill in the spring to keep the bugs and stuff off. And then when I'm washing it with the Meguiar's right here, this stuff, which has wax in it. And then on top of that, I use this ceramic wax, which is nanotechnology ceramic coating and stuff, which is really good. It's a spray-on. So about every 3rd or 4th wash between my waxes and stuff, I will actually spray that on. So you wash your car, rinse the soap off, and then when it's wet, you can spray this on, hit it with the water again, and the water moves it around, and then you just dry it as normal. I actually don't do it that way. Instead, is once I wash and dry it, or even if it's still a little damp, I don't care, but I take the purple rag and I spray this stuff on it, and I wipe the whole entire truck down with that. And then once it's on there and it dries, I use a couple of these. These are actually diapers is what they are. They're kids' cloth diapers. But you can use microfiber cloths, whatever you want. But then I use that, and I actually will wipe it and buff it down real quick. It's fast and easy. It's about probably half the time as normal waxing, but it does protect it. But having those layers of sacrificial protection on there, that's what's going to save you and protect you from all elements, from water spots, from rain, from bird poop, from tree sap, from debris, from kick-ups, from slight protection from rocks coming off your tire, not a ton of them. That's the other thing I do too, is on the rockers here, down here. Okay, these are the rockers right down here. This bottom part of your truck is what takes a lot of abuse from tires kicking up rocks. I actually spray wax, that spray-on ceramic wax, which doesn't leave a white residue. Those are coated all underneath there with that ceramic wax, and I leave that stuff on there. I don't take it off. I just take that stuff and squirt and spray it, that stuff right there, and I just squirt all the way up under there. And again, it creates a sacrificial layer of protection there that's going to help. Now again, wax is not going to protect against rock chips, but any rock chips that are there, by covering them with wax, even though you can't see them under there, by covering them with wax, you protect them from any kind of rust. What I really like about the Ram now, the old Dodges used to rust pretty bad, but anything after 2000, and I think it was 2013, they started E-coating all their panels. So they're E-coated panels. The whole thing's E-coated underneath the paint. So your odds of rust are very slim. They hold up incredibly well now. But yeah, so that's what I do. So yeah, I don't mind having a black truck. It doesn't matter what color it is because of the protection layers you have it. It's everything you see here is under a massive layer of protection of some kind of wax or some kind of coating or some kind of Armor All or some kind of something as sacrificial layers to protect it. So that's the key for you. So if you want to make sure you keep your truck looking spotless and get the best resale value for it after you're done with it, but yet you still want to use it as a tool for hunting and be able to get out there and take it in the woods and do woodsy stuff and the things we need to do with them, take these tips from me. I'm telling you, they're going to make a big difference, especially the one most people don't know about, is that WD-40 stuff in there. My grandpa used to take his motor oil when he was done with the motor oil after changing it, and he would put it on a paintbrush and he would coat his whole frame, the whole undercarriage, all of this kind of stuff, everything under there with a paintbrush with that motor oil. It's the same concept of using WD-40. Catch your pigs, your differentials, catch your shock. Just get in there real quick with a can of WD-40. I think I still got one out here right here. Just real simple, easy. Just take this. This one's about empty because I already did this. But you just take it, put it right in there, and just squirt. See, look up here. See where it's all dirty? Watch this. Okay? It just takes the dirt right off of there and takes it right out of there. Now, perfectly clean. Again, kind of hard to see, I understand, but I'm not pulling my flashlight back out. But this stuff works absolutely amazing anywhere you spray it. So, let's see if there's any more in here. Because I did do it already. Here's getting kind of hard to see. But yet this WD-40 here, just like I said, just a quick squirt of that stuff, and it makes everything. I get all this stuff in here. I squirt everything with WD-40, and it will, in the whole undercarriage, and it will make a tremendous difference. So WD-40, worth $1 million, and definitely a good thing to have. So there you go. Kind of gives you a tip, shows you what you need, and how to keep your truck nice and clean and protected during hunting season. So thanks for watching. And again, I'll put tips down in the descriptions. I'll put some links to this stuff. Armor All, another quick tip. Armor All. You can see here, got a bottle right here and a bottle right here. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 of these back there. They're half gallons. You could even get them by the gallons. I buy them in half gallon or gallon sizes. I take these bottles, I fill them half full of Armor All and then the other half full of water. So I'm cutting that Armor All. So it doesn't need to be as thick as it should be, but it still works and does everything you need to. So it works out fantastic, but it lets that Armor All go a long way. So another tip for you. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later.